Makayla Grace, your Miss Juneteenth 25-26 Tampa Bay.
Hi, and I'm Edwin Costa, president of your National Juneteenth Ambassador Initiative Program.
I've caught up with Edwin and a few of our other NJA sisters and brothers for a tea time opportunity. Today, we will talk about a woman who is brave, bold, and full of truth. She was born Isabella Baumfree in New York in 1797. And yes, slavery existed in the North too.
She grew up enslaved, couldn't go to school, read, or write, but she did have two special things in her life: her faith and her voice.
Has somebody ever told you that your voice was too quiet? Well, her voice was just loud enough for God to fulfill her purpose.
Later in life, Isabella changed her name to Sojourner Truth.
Sojourner means traveler, and truth, well, y'all know what truth means.
She believed God called her to travel and spread the truth about justice and freedom.
Correct. So if you could rename yourself anything that resembles your mission in life, what would it be? If I could rename myself anything, I would name myself Ark, as in the Archangel Michael, which is she who resembles God.
I like that, Makayla. If I had the opportunity to rename myself, I think it would be Phoenix because it represents resilience.
Hi, my name is If that was me, I would name myself Love. Always have care for other people.
Hi, my name is Shakia. If I had the chance to rename myself, I would rename myself Pearl because Pearl means purity and protection. If I had to rename myself, it would be Emphasis because it means clarity and spiritual awareness.
If I had a chance to rename myself, my name would be Peridot because it means protection and clarity.
If I could rename myself, I would change my name to Clarity so I can see the world how it really is.
If I were to rename myself, I would name it Truth because I want everybody to have truth and I don't care what anybody says.
If I were to rename myself, my name would be Topaz because it means truth and protection.
I would name my name Angel because it represents God.
I will rename myself Ezekiel because it means strengthened by God.
I wouldn't rename myself. My name is Cancer and it means purity and clarity.
One of Sojourner's most famous moments was at a women's rights convention in 1851.
The back of the chair that says Juneteenth Ambassador.
At that time, people didn't believe women, especially black women, should have the same rights as men.
But Sojourner stood up and asked, "Ain't I a woman?"
She reminded everyone that she worked hard, planted crops, cared for children, and loved God, just like anyone else.
Can you imagine how bold that was back then? She didn't whisper it, she declared it.
Sojourner Truth didn't stop there. She fought for freedom, women's rights, and justice everywhere she went.
Even though she couldn't read or write, she spoke with so much power that presidents and leaders listened.
Her life reminds us that you don't need fancy titles or degrees to make a difference. Just courage and truth.
So what did we learn from Sojourner Truth?
That your voice matters.
Your truth matters. And God can use you no matter where you're from.
Sojourner Truth stood up and said, "Ain't I a woman?" She also said, "Truth is powerful and it prevails."
If Sojourner Truth stood up for her truth back then, we could stand up for our truth now.
Be bold, be truthful, be you.
I want every last one of you all to look at the camera and I want you to say, remember, all truth seeks